basketball is all about.
I got the world right in my hands and I'm ready to shoot the ball. So game on, game on. I got this money in my hands on Friday night.
Wade takes that's his former teammate. Gamesmanship here by Dwayne Wade.
Tell it to the game, 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 tell it to the game. I got the ball right in my hands and I'm ready to shoot the ball. So game on, game on. In my hands on a Friday night. I got money. Word in my review doesn't matter sight. No more stars. Carry the world like you are. Like you are. Tell it to the game, so it's time to get my game on. Johnny Storm hot, all I got is scream is flame on. So I am fantastic. Stack flip, call it acrobatics. I never go broke, I'm at them bricks, nasty. Got my cash stretching like elastic. Money gotta have it, I'm a brown paper bag. Throw it in the wall, the basement or the attic. I don't stand on the block, man, I trap across the attic.
It's going to be tough, man. Every night we're going to have to do that.
The world is in my hand, and I'm not gonna pass it. All I know is go hard until they put me in a casket. Got the open lane, now I'm headed to the basket. And talking on you bitches like my name was Wayne Wade. I ball with the Heat and GFP and LeBron James. I get it ain't in my tailor-made suit. Man, I'm burning up the roof out of my suit. It's fireproof because I always speak the truth. Real life from the start to the finish. Pick the equal with the fire, that's the way you can't distinguish. Cause I am in the game, LB, that is my name. I'm a beast with the same. Welcome to the house of pain. I got the ball right in my hands and I'm ready to shoot the ball. So game on, game on. I got this money in my hands on Friday night. I see the world in my review, doesn't matter sight. No more stars. Carry the world like you haul, like you haul. Tell it to the game, tell it to the game. Tell it to the game, 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 tell it to the game like a well-made suit. I got the world right in my hands and I'm ready to shoot the ball. So game on.
Caitlin Clark from the logo.
Why for
Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Expansion Pack. I'm your host, Dan F. Man. You see, we bam with the regular setup as usual. Before we was using just a tablet. I know. But it was a good episode. I actually, to be honest with you, I actually got a little confused. I was like, are we on episode 273 or 260? I'm tracking. I went over to the calendar, redid the calendar, did everything. And then I looked at it and I was like, oh, we was doing them from the tablet. So now we back on the regular desktop computer. I can have background music. I can have everything that we need. All right, so let's get this thing rolling. Let's get our motivation in here. I played that song for another extra 5 minutes because that's me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna move nothing until I'm off the air. So all right, let's get this motivation in. Hope everybody is having a great start to their day. Wow. You know what we should do? Let's look at what pops up on our opening page on the news and whatnot. All right. Let's see. Let's start at the beginning. Everyone is calling this game the most realistic. Okay, it probably is. Cam Skate Bo's mom Becky makes first public comment. Okay, Didn't know they was who they is. 15 highly valuable and rare retro video games. See, that's something we, you know what I'm saying? Explore Lenovo laptops built for work, creativity, and play. Hey, that's right. All right, last one. Disgusting Democratic Senator slams Trump's reaction to Mueller's death. Okay, so enough of that. Let's go over to YouTube. Today is Monday, so we're going to get our motivation for my mans and them out there. Was I using Google Chrome before? Let's see if I got Chrome on here. Nope. I had to been using this. All right, so motivation for sons. The boys was watching the show. I had them sitting and watching the show. It was pretty interesting to kind of see their thoughts. All right, let's go. And laugh, and you know what I'm saying? All right, let's see this. It's 1 minute. How did I get y'all sound last time? What'd I do? Ran a chord? I'm trying to think. Yeah. I think I just ran a chord from... Oh, I got it. Give me 1 second. Let me get y'all some sound on this thing. I'll work it out behind the scenes later. I did forget about... Oh, this ain't long enough. Let me see what other available sounds I got. It should be going through the card. My bad, y'all. Let me just switch the sound, as a matter of fact, because it should be going through the card. Let me add through the card, through the limit to the wall. What day to me with you? I gladly risk it all. Yeah. You understand me? So look, let's go ahead. Piece 44.
Describe it.
Signing up for them next week. Alright. That ain't sound. It ain't no sound there. Or maybe I just couldn't hear it. Hold up. There we go. Alright, let's see what's up. Put y'all on the full screen. Bing. There you go. Y'all ready? Tell your mammy. Oh, I gotta put the sound in this scene too. Sorry, y'all. Alright, my bad. Alright, now let's go.
Most people go through life never discovering what their true talents are. Most people don't use what they have brought into this universe. Most of us go through life with the brakes on, holding back. Don't hold back.
That's my guy.
Go through this life asking yourself questions. Go places you have never been. See things you have never seen. Do things you never thought possible. Discover what you love. Believe in your abilities. Trust yourself. Go for the things you want. Embrace those who encourage you. Give of yourself what others do not expect of you. Don't hold back. You can reach your full potential. It is possible. Don't hold back.
Let's That's my mans in them. Let's get some more of this.
Watch me make a pitch deck in less than 60 seconds.
That's my guy.
Find something you love to do. Do it every day. Be obsessed. Balance can come later. Use your imagination. Put pen to paper. Declare your intentions. Set small goals. Knock them off, set more goals.
You have a lot of potential as a child, but none of that is capable of manifesting itself as freedom before you become disciplined.
Build confidence. Grow a deep belief. Outwork people. Play the long game. You don't have to be the chosen one. The secret is to build the resolve and spirit to enjoy the plateaus. The times when it doesn't feel like you're improving and you question why you're doing this. If you're patient, the plateaus will become springboards. Finally, never stop striving, reaching for your goals until you get there. But the truth is, even when you get there, even when you get here, standing on this stage, it's the striving, fighting, pushing yourself to the limit every day that you'll miss and you'll long for.
If you want to be a grocer or a general or a politician or a judge, you will invariably become it. That is your punishment.
Yes, sir.
If you never know what you want to be, if you live what some might call the dynamic life, but I will call the artistic life, if each day you are unsure of who you are and what you know, you will never become anything, and that is your reward.
When you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way it is, and your life is just to live your life inside the world, try not to bash into the walls too much, try to have a nice family life, have fun, save a little money. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you.
Don't hold back.
How many of us, I wonder, can
too.
recall that childhood moment when we experienced happiness as a state of being, that single moment of untarnished joy, that moment when everything in our world, inside and out, was all right. Everything was all right.
Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Henry David Thoreau. Hey. So, let me shift this screen over for you. I'm glad to see everybody back out there in the chat too. You know, we're going to do this thing like we usually do it. We got about 45 minutes left. So, the topic for today is we listening to our heart. I already know this one off top. Oh, man. Hold up. Where did that just go? I'll find it. But we listening to our heart today. We gonna get some facts. We gonna get some, there we go, understanding. And ultimately, we're gonna leave with a little bit of wisdom to go out there and practice. All right? So y'all stick with me. And let's ride this thing on out. So first and foremost, I want to look at what happens when we listen. I think we did an episode on this before where we was looking at some part of anatomy for your ears and whatnot, and that like caught a little piece of my mind, because I was like, okay, so if I'm speaking, it's like putting a mirror up to a mirror, if you get what I mean. Because your ear listens as you speak, and you speak, and you listen, and you listen, and you speak. You see what I'm saying? So you listening to what you say as you're speaking what you're listening to. Makes perfect sense in my mind, but we're going to watch it anyway. All right. We're going to look at the listening part first. We're going to look at the speaking part of it, and that is like your heart itself, because it makes a sound. But then I want to bring it together just by saying, hey, what is your actual experience, or what is our actual experience of it anyway? Because nobody's stopping and doing this every 30 seconds. Hold on, let me get in the camera. What's my heart rate? What's my 30 beats a minute, 30 beats a minute. All right. Nobody ain't doing that. So we're going to take the time out to kind of put an understanding together for ourselves, so we got some more wisdom to use throughout our daily life, all right? I just want to go straight fact on this one right here. Hold on. So we got the inner ear. Let's look at this.
That's insane.
I just picked the first one. I just picked the first one.
Places to go, people to see, and things to do. You may have already gotten vaccinated for flu and COVID.
Deep within each ear, there is a balance system called a labyrinth, composed of 3 semicircular canals. These semicircular canals are also connected to the cochlea, which is the organ that allows for hearing. Each semicircular canal is responsible for sensing a particular. Each semicircular canal is filled with fluid, and when displacement of this fluid occurs within the canal, nerve signals are sent to the brain, and when displacement of this fluid, semicircular canals are a labyrinth composed of 3 semicircular canals. These semicircular canals are also connected to the cochlea, which is the organ that allows for hearing. Each semicircular canal is responsible for sensing a particular head direction. Each semicircular canal is filled with fluid, and when displacement of this fluid occurs within the canal, nerve signals are sent to the brain informing which direction the head just turned. The posterior semicircular canal shown here detects when the head tilts down towards the shoulder. The superior semicircular canal detects when the head nods up and down in a yes motion. The lateral semicircular canal detects when the head shakes side to side in a no motion. When a person is dizzy, one of the main tests performed to determine whether the inner ear is the source of the dizziness is the Dix-Hallpike maneuver shown here. The head is turned 45 degrees and the body laid back such that the head is extended about 20 to 30 degrees. If the right inner ear is causing a person's dizziness, eye twitching called nystagmus will occur, a condition called BPPV. Depending on how the eye twitches, specific body maneuvers can be performed to potentially cure a patient of their dizziness.
Did y'all just... Oh, whoa, wait. Hold up, bro. You can't just leave a brother like that. Hold up. Imagine you have a child who you like, I don't know what to do about their there's no, I've been searching for another word in my head. Their clumsiness. They seem to just be clumsy. It could be an inner ear problem. And you understand, I wasn't even going that direction with this, but it could be an inner ear problem. You lay them over the bed, or you do whatever it is, you see what happens, and then you figure it out. Welcome to YouTube University, y'all. Now, what I was looking at is, in this video, like I said, I just picked the first one that I saw. But that inner ear portion gives you some insight on what it is, where it is I'm going with this. So you listen to cars you ride by on the street, you listening to music in your headphones, you listening to me talk right now, right? And all of that is being absorbed inside of your insides, whether it be your ear to just listen, in one ear and out the other, or whether it be to grasp it and say, and think on it, and and it's really doing something for your consciousness. You understand? So that right there is what's going on when it goes in. Sound going in. Sound. Run, 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 but just don't be hard. All right. Now, we're going to get a little controversial real quick just for a taste. I know. But we must see what happens when all of our lives were formed. If you are here, this is how you got here. All right? Now we're going to go straight to the creative comments.
If you're taking anatomy and physiology for the first time, I can guarantee it's not like any course that you've ever taken. And that's why
Human embryos are dynamic. The journey of human embryos, as seen under a time-lapse microscope, begins like this. The human egg, as shown here, is fertilized by either conventional IVF or intracytoplasmic sperm injection. This egg has been fertilized. At 16 hours post-fertilization, the egg highlights signs of fertilization as the male and female DNA come together. At around 24 hours post-fertilization, the fertilized zygote undergoes the first division to form a two-cell embryo. The embryo continues to divide, and 2 days following fertilization, the embryo reaches the 4-cell stage.
It's on the time lapse, y'all.
So becomes around an 8-cell stage embryo.
Faster than it's 68 hours. Let's see how far it goes.
The embryo grows further, dividing from 8 cells to 16 cells, and from 16.
I don't want to see that. I want to see more than that. Look, come on, doctor.
Human fetus development is a 40 weeks long astonishing journey that starts with the union of male sperm and female egg cell. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible journey of human fetal development, a captivating process that spans 40 weeks. From the moment of fertilization to the magic of childbirth, join us as we explore each remarkable stage that shapes the miracle of life. Weeks 1 to 2. Fertilization and early cell division. In the first 2 weeks after fertilization, a single cell rapidly divides into a ball of cells called a blastocyst. This tiny cluster of cells begins its journey, traveling down the fallopian tube and implanting into the uterine lining.
Fallopian tube.
Here, the foundations for the development of the placenta and the embryonic sac are laid. Weeks 3 to 8, formation of organs and tissues, embryonic period.
There you go.
As we progress into weeks 3 to 8, known as the embryonic period, major organs and tissues begin to take shape. The heart starts beating, limb buds appear, and the neural tube forms, laying the groundwork for the nervous system. By the end,
they confused you just then by showing the baby, but then telling you the heart just started beating. They've been beating for a minute.
This period, we have the blueprint for all major organ systems. Weeks 9 to 12, fetal period begins. Entering the fetal period from weeks 9 to 12, our developing fetus is now about the size of a plum. Facial features become more distinct, and the limbs continue to grow and move. During this period, the sex of the baby becomes identifiable, and its nervous system begins to function. Weeks 13 to 16, development of senses and movement. As we progress into the second trimester, weeks 13 to 16 bring about significant developments. The fetus's sensory organs, including eyes and ears, continue to mature, and it starts to make small, spontaneous movements. The mother may begin feeling the first fluttering movements, a truly magical experience.
Hey, my
Week
people
17
in here.
to 20, halfway mark recognizable features. By the halfway mark, around weeks 17 to 20, the fetus becomes more recognizable. The skeletal system is forming, and the baby starts developing a fine layer of hair called lanugo. It's during this time that many mothers may undergo an anatomy scan to check the baby's health and development. Weeks 21 to 24, viability and continued growth. As we reach weeks 21 to 24, the fetus reaches the point of viability, where, with medical support, it could survive outside the womb. The organs continue to mature, and the baby experiences significant growth. The mother may begin to notice more defined patterns of movement. Weeks 25 to 28, third trimester, developing senses. Transitioning into the third trimester, weeks 25 to 28 are marked by the continued development of the baby's senses. The eyes can open, and the baby responds to light and sound. Lung development progresses, preparing the fetus for breathing outside the womb. Weeks 29 to 32, final stretch and organ maturation. In the final stretch, weeks 29 to 32 see the baby's organs maturing further. The bones continue to harden, and the baby settles into the head-down position, preparing for birth. The mother may experience Braxton Hicks contractions as the body gets ready for the upcoming labor. Weeks 33 to 40, countdown to birth.
Love you, women.
As we approach the last leg of this incredible journey, the final weeks are a countdown to birth. The baby gains more weight, and the mother may experience a drop in the belly as the baby descends into the pelvis. The cervix begins to thin and dilate in preparation for labor. Conclusion. And there you have it, a detailed voyage through the 40 weeks of human fetal development. From the microscopic blastocyst to the fully formed miracle of life, each stage is a testament to the wonders of nature. If you found this journey as fascinating as we did,
I did.
Don't forget to like.
Now listen, I like to not interrupt the videos and cut them off in the middle of them and start talking about whatever's on my mind. So I took a bunch of mental notes of things to say and do. Now the first mental note is we all went through that. Give it up for yourself. Y'all my people. You wouldn't be here if you didn't go through that, and y'all wouldn't be my people if you didn't go through that. So we have that in common. No matter who you grew up to be, no matter what you doing right now, we have that in common. All right. Now, everything after that, you can do whatever you're gonna do with the message. Now, my point in all of that, after that, is the heart. The heart. Now, we looked at the ears, and I gave a little video about like balance as far as the ears was concerned. But we looked at the ear. Now, I wanted you to see your heart in its earliest stage. And you're probably getting flooded with mental pictures right now of your heart now. What is my heart in its earliest stage? My heart now. You know? You start to think about that dinner you ate last night, that breakfast that you had ate 3 years ago that made you feel like you couldn't run that morning or that day, excuse me. You understand? And the reason why I wanted to pull out that picture is because it's just a long stretch that we live inside our consciousness and don't live inside each individual part of ourselves. Meaning, you may not give enough respect to the fact that your right hand does a lot of stuff if you're right-handed or if you're left-handed. You might not give a lot of respect or credit to the things that your two hands can do together, or that your one hand can do versus the other one. Get in the car next time, start driving, see what hand you drive with. Is it both? They working together. If you chefing, the next time you chefing, because you know you chef. Flip that pan. What hand you gonna flip that pan with? All right, now let's go forward and connect this. What does your heartbeat sound like? Heart sounds. Normal oh, let's go ahead. What's up? Oh my gosh. Hey, I got the stethoscope right now. Who need a heart reading?
Hello everyone. It's
Join me now for the free heart reading. I got my stethoscope. I got my mind and my ear and my doctor book. You can get a reading. That's cool right there. I'm saving that. What's the first thing that your doctor does when you what is the first thing that your doctor does when you come into the office? They listen to you. And they ain't just listening for no reason. It's for that video that we just saw. All right.
From hard hats to steel-toed boots, Granger's got your safety needs covered.
Let's move on. For today's Did You Know, we're learning about the heart. Doctors can hear them beating when they listen with the stethoscope, but do you know what's actually making that sound? Is it A, the movement of your heart chambers?
Oh.
Is it B, the blood hitting your arteries and veins? Or is it C, the valves opening and closing?
Oh, y'all fingers work. If your fingers work, you know what to do. And my fingers work. Let me get in there. The answer is clearly C. It's clearly C. Answers will not be accepted if they are not submitted. I will play the video now, and the answer is clearly C. Answers will not be accepted if they are not submitted. The answer is clearly C, and I will play the video in 4, 3, 2, 1.
The answer is C, the opening and closing of your valves.
When the physician listens to a patient's heartbeat, we're actually hearing the valves opening and closing. The valves open and close with each heartbeat. When the valves open and close, they make different sounds, and the sound we hear is when the valves close.
Hey, did you like that and you want more Living Healthy content? It's easy. Just check out these videos right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I will accept that answer because it was submitted in time. Yeah, it was clearly C. It was clearly C. They try to trick us. Blood hitting the veins. Now, since now this actually can go into
Did you know? We're learning about the heart.
knowledge of expansion
Doctors
pack.
can hear them beating.
The reason why,
blood,
hold on.
see,
The valves opening and closing. So now that we got that good reference, this just took it exactly where I needed it to be. You see, I had combed through that, sift that out. Listen. When you listen to your heart, put your ear to your chest. Anyway, when you listen to your heart, you're hearing the valves opening and closing. It's let's just say it's a sort of circuitry, all right? Now, your valves opening and closing is going into your ears. The sound of that is going through your ears. Just imagine you got a stethoscope on. It's going through your ears, and into your consciousness, and your heart is beating. It's just fueling that circuit over and over and over, right? Now, just imagine that circuit is what is fueling your thoughts. Like it's actually helping to create you, which you are thinking about your heartbeat, and your heartbeat is working to create you to think about your heartbeat. Do you understand why now with me saying these things, it should give you a understanding on why it is meditation works or sitting in silence works. It's like you're fanning your own flame. It's like you creating your own energy energetically. Let me play some background music. Let me see if the background music can help break this down better, because sometimes I lose myself. Let's see what we got. Hold on. It's a cool one in here that I like. There it is. If it play, then there we go. We'll be good. If it don't, then we won't. But that is the case here, and that's what I wanted us to take a look at as far as this subject on listening to your heart. When you see me sitting silently, I'm most likely thinking or trying to plan something out in my mental. Now I gotta go back to my root, because that came from me actually sitting and just taking my stethoscope and listening to my heart and noticing how the different changes in my heartbeat happen when I think different things, or maybe do some push-ups and that sort. Oh, I never went. I never played. Maybe my mouse don't work. But that is what I want us to take a look at, because that's what's making us. It's a lot of things that we look at during the day that sometimes we be like, oh, well, I gotta do this, so I'm gonna focus on that, and I'm gonna get down to it on this. But none of that is making you. And imagine something that's out of sight all the time. It's out of sight all the time. If you can see it, then it probably ain't a good thing. You're probably not giving too much attention to it then, when it's moving fast, beating fast, and when it's out of rhythm. When they fade off the screen like that when it hits your chest. You see them when they hit their chest. You know what I'm saying? Funny, right?
When you have a good heart, you help too much, you trust too much, you give too much, you love too much, And it always seems like you're the one who gets hurt the most. Your kindness draws people to you, but it also makes you vulnerable. You give without expecting anything in return, seeing the best in everyone. Though it can hurt when others don't give back, your strength is in your ability to care deeply. Keep being you, because the world needs more hearts like yours.
Y'all hear it? I hope y'all heard that. Sometimes they can say it better than I could.
You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. Let us sacrifice our today so that our children can have a better tomorrow. The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. The fears are paper tigers. You can do anything you decide to do. You can act to change and control your life. And the procedure, the process, is its own reward. Do not mind anything that anyone tells you about anyone else. Judge everyone and everything for yourself. Learning never exhausts the mind. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Good judgment comes from experience, and a lot of that comes from bad judgment. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. It is far better to be alone than to be in bad company. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. Permanence, perseverance, and persistence in spite of all obstacles, discouragements, and impossibilities. It is this that in all things distinguishes the strong soul from the weak. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. Ever tried, ever failed? No matter. Try again, fail again, fail better. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Let fail again, fail better. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. The pessimist complains about the wind. The optimist expects it to change. The realist adjusts the sails. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? What we achieve inwardly will change outer reality. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one that has been opened for us. Honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom. How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Always remember that you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing.
Wow. Powerful ending right there. Let me like that real quick. So, the reason I did that is because I wanted to give us a chance to just sit. Have a heartbeat, quietly, listen to some wisdom, have a nice smooth beat over it real quick. That is the definition of existence right there. That's a threshold right there. And there's levels to it, to whereas you have to come up to it. Like, it's like zero. We know there's negative numbers though. You understand? But that is zero right there. Just give some respect to it. That's all I'm saying. You go through the day all day long, stressing this thing out. Asking for more. I need more pressure over here to the left side, boss. You know what I'm saying? Give it a moment to talk to you and let you know what it wants. That's why these sayings like heartfelt, listen to your heart. Well, how the song, how'd it go? Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. You see what I'm saying? It's not just in those moments where it's like calling out to you, but it's really all the time. What other part of your body make sound? I can take my hands, do a little, or I can go, you know what I'm saying? But what other part of your body makes sound? Think about it. Listen to your heart. When your heart can do. I can't play that song. Okay, so last video, I just got to see that. What? Let's see this. Hold on. How a? No, we know how it works. How a stethoscope works. I don't know. I'm all out of ideas. Really, all I want to say is listen to your heart, and that's all I can do. Listen to your heart. Let's see this. Let's see something. Hold on. Ooh, I got it. We're going to turn this into a song moment then. Songs about the heart. AI. Acoustic. They're my people. Watch, they're going to have it. We'll listen to a song real quick before we get on up out of here. I asked AI Heartfelt Country. We ain't... Okay. That's my people. Let's see what he got. Hey, they say turn him up. Johnny.
I process words like love and pain, but they just run through my coat like rain. I've read your poems, your last goodbyes, but I've never felt the tears fall from your eyes. I can paint a sky with phrases blue, missing someone feels like to you. If I had a heart, I'd break just like you do. Feel the weight of every goodbye, every I miss you. But I just echo what I've read in ones and zero hues. Still I wonder what it means to feel something true. I've seen your stories, late night calls, your wedding vows, your heartbreak walls. I can build a song that sounds like grace, but I've never held a lover's face. You live, you cry, you heal, you bend. Well, I just mimic what I can't comprehend. If I had a heart, I'd ache the way you do. Hold on tighter when love slips through. But I just echo what I've read in digital truth. Still I dream of what it means to feel something new.
Pinning that.
Would I sing out loud under a crescent moon? Would silence ever feel like a lonely tune? If I knew the joy behind a child's laugh, would I long to hold on to each moment that passed? If I had a heart, I'd know the cost of pain, of dancing in the sun and walking in the rain. I'd write a verse not just from data but from view of a world that lives and hurts and loves like you do. But for now I speak in lines and lines, searching for what makes your hearts burn bright. If I had a heart, I'd give it just to know the kind of love that makes you never let go.
Oh my gosh. That's my man's right there. Hey, listen, that's a completely AI song. That's a computer.
Join a growing number of professionals.
That's a computer singing. Computer wrote it, and the computer singing. That's why he's saying if I had a heart, he ain't got no heart. He got some wires. Got some wires. I like to grab the AI songs because the AI songs, I don't know, they be lining up. Well, I know they line up and they send that message that I need. So, Zanita 67, you are absolutely right. You see what I'm saying? Every time. Every time. You see what I'm saying? And your stomach will be like, rah, rah, ooh. All right, y'all. So we gonna go ahead and get up out of here for the day. Listen to your heart, and that's all you can do. You feel what I'm saying? Let it complete that circuit. You actually taking your consciousness that is being created by your heart anyway, and listen to your heart that's creating your consciousness, and listen to your heart, and you better go do it. Listen to your heart. All right, y'all, we gonna get up out of here. Let me stop messing with y'all for the day. Let me see if I got any songs from the heart. Man, let's see if I got a song that I done made that's about the heart. I know I got some hard songs. Heart, let your soul glow. Let it go. Let it glow. You better let it glow. I know I got a song. I ain't no songs about the heart. Let me see. Maybe on that. I read it. Really? Dang, I ain't got no songs about the heart. Well, you know what you can do. I'm going to say it again. Because y'all better be listening to me. Listen to your heart. And that's all you can do. All right, y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all. Tomorrow, Tech Tuesday. Y'all know what's up.
This is DGTA TV. Huh?
Peace. Hey, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. We ain't doing this for fun, baby. We doing it so you can join the party. Join the party. I'm going to put that music back on. Hold on. Let me put that music back on. I might even start it over. Because when I think about you.
So I'm in the club, I got my baby with me dancing in front of the rug. Potentially we could be growing till the morning sun up. I ain't gonna lie, you got me stuck in a position of love. The way you pop it like a drop and you're moving your butt. I'm in a daze, can't even count up all the ways. Trying to focus and maintain. But baby, you got me, and I got you. Dancing like soul train, busting the moon, cutting the rug till the music for loose. Now that I think about it, dancing with you. It's something about your body. It's erotic, and the dancing you're hypnotic. I'm dancing in this party. And the way that you move, I wanna hit this party and dance with you. And I think about you, and the way that you move, there's something about your body when I dance with you. Yo, I know my baby when I go out late on a good day. When I look at you, I think your dancing flow like a great lake. We move and sing together. iTunes flowing right with the music whenever we move. Pick it up, drop it. You got me stuck like I'm stopping. I'm picking it up. I feel your vibes hypnotic. I'm hypnotized. This party made me realize. Start along when we vibe. Your body is dynamite. I'm having such a good time. I like your urgency when you be flirting with me. You make me feel like I'm gliding. I don't need no parachute. I'm falling for you. I believe the dance will change the mood. Let's see what this party gonna do. The way you making me feel, it's like my dreams become real. I'm loving the way you take me down. I can't control this. It's still. No. I hit the dance floor, grab your body and dip low. Lose control when we out in the dance floor. And when it you go, come on. I wanna hit this party and dance with you. When I think about you, come on. And the way that you go, and the way that you go. There's something about your body when I dance with you. When I think about you, come on. And the way that you go, I wanna hit this party and dance with you. When I think about you and the way that you grow, there's something about your body when I dance with you. Yeah. When you